During a dramatic sequence of events, Chrisean Rock's time in jail took a surprising turn, as spicy moments involving her were caught on camera. This video dives into Chrisean's unexpected lesbian moments behind bars. Known for her controversial life and relationship with rapper Blueface, Chrisean's sexuality has often sparked intrigue. Despite her on and off relationship with Blueface, fans have seen her exhibit intimate moments with women, including a viral clip of her passionately kissing another woman at a club. This sparked online debates, with one commenter on X suggesting she's bi. In an episode of Crazy in Love, Blueface confronted Chrisean about her sexuality, visibly dissatisfied with her controversial behavior. Since late 2022, their relationship drama has captivated reality TV fans, with explosive moments often becoming internet sensations. In one memorable episode teased by The Neighborhood Talk, Blueface asked Chrisean directly if she identified as part of the LGBTQ+ community. She responded, "I'm not gay, baby," while adjusting her makeup, but her answer didn't seem to satisfy him. He pressed further, questioning her habit of making out with women, referencing past viral videos. Chrisean dismissed these incidents as being in the past and claimed she now preferred kissing him. Surprisingly, Blueface suggested bringing another woman into their relationship for a kissing session, which Chrisean vehemently rejected, saying his questions made her uncomfortable. Their heated conversation escalated when Blueface pointed out the contradiction of her comfort kissing women without him, yet refusing the same in his presence. Chrisean stood firm, expressing her discomfort and rejecting the idea outright, leaving fans in shock as the drama unfolded. The internet speculated that Chrisean Rock might be interested in hooking up with girls, despite her claims of being attracted to the opposite sex. Her actions, however, sparked controversy, especially on social media, where users pointed out her behavior as the root cause of these allegations. During a streaming session, Chrisean found herself fending off female attention as a woman started hitting on her. She quickly dismissed the advances, declaring, "I don't eat. What they want to come home for?" She tried to put out a clean record, but another woman named Monet, who was with her on the show, hinted otherwise, saying, "This is my girlfriend." Chrisean quickly denied it, calling Monet's claims wild. Monet responded confidently, saying, "Stop lying, you with it. You just need the right one." This raised questions about Chrisean's behavior, especially considering her relationship with Blueface. Chrisean and Blueface's tumultuous relationship had been a subject of public scrutiny, as they had an on-and-off romance for years. After announcing she was pregnant with Blueface's child, things took a dramatic turn. Blueface initially denied responsibility for the pregnancy, tweeting that he wasn't the father and suggesting that Chrisean had been with other men. He also made it clear they were officially done and that their relationship was strictly business. However, after a paternity test confirmed Blueface was indeed the father, he surprisingly accepted responsibility for the child, marking another dramatic chapter in their already chaotic relationship.
Baby will not be able to play well with other kids normally. That baby will not be able to go outside and ever play by herself without being supervised.
When she gave birth to her son with a blue face, it was the most upsetting turn of events in Chai and Rock's complicated relationship. At the time of her birth, word on the street was that the baby was born blind, and with some other disability that didn't seem to be related to birth defects. This made fans and co-workers worry about the baby's health. How the Baby Is Doing Chrisean Rock went through a wave of sadness and a mental breakdown after hearing the news. She was upset that her son's health was being talked about on the internet. In spite of this, many people were already afraid for the baby's safety before she was even put to bed. This was mostly because she drank, smoked, and went to parties while she was pregnant. It sounds like Blueface tried to speak out about the baby's health, but most people didn't listen because they thought he was trying to gain attention.
Baby ain't finna make it. I wouldn't give a damn what nobody say. Between him and her, yeah, that baby ain't finna.
You may be thinking how people got to know about the baby's health at a very early stage. Well, it happened when Chrisean Rock popped up on her social media with a mugshot of her then-boyfriend Blueface, tattooed on the side of her face, a romantic gesture that attracted multiple backlashes from fans online. In an attempt to respond to the simmering comments from fans and users, she jumped on Instagram Live to address the issue, and that was when fuel was added to the fire while on live, trying to tell people to stop dictating to her how to live her life. People noticed the baby's face and the strange sound it was making, which led to more questions about the baby's health. The baby was crying hysterically, and its cry sounded like it was in terrible pain and having trouble breathing. Even scarier was the fact that she wasn't pausing the live video to check on her son like Chrisean Rock said they would. Instead, she was busy defending the tattoo on her face.
So, I don't know why I keep saying it's fake. I just got it professionally done at a place where they do like some real...
However, the crazy story did not stop there. Chrisean Rock attracted another alarming reply to her baby's well-being when she hopped on Instagram sometime later while on live. People noticed that the child's weird, obvious facial look is consistent with the features of a child suffering from fetal alcohol syndrome, which are small head, small eye opening, low nasal bridge, flat mid-face, and the like, all of which are visible on Christian Jr.'s face. Instantly, people began to come to Rock with the claims of her being a bad, reckless, and irresponsible mother who smoked and drank alcohol regularly at the time of the pregnancy. Ironically, this brings us back to Blueface's warning at the time of her pregnancy about her seeming responsibility. Unfortunately, his genuine worries were blown off by fans because of the tendencies of clout chasing, sadly. The reckless lifestyle of alcoholism and smoking showcased by Chrisean Rock gave room for clear prediction of the side effects of her habits on her unborn child. I remember Charles White was ready to give out $5,000 if his predictions turned out to be false.
I got $5,000 that Chrisean Rock and Blueface have a baby. Baby gonna be dumb in the mother. They not gonna have a healthy baby. I got bets on it right.
Blueface has constantly voiced his disregard for Chrissy and Rock's motherhood. He once stated she is mentally unfit to be a mother. When the reactions became alarming, Chrisean Rock decided to address the problem by losing it to everyone online in a video captioned, "My child is blessed." She questioned people who were worried about what her son looks like, sounds like, and what he was diagnosed with. She blamed them for not knowing anything about God and her baby for ranting about her baby online. She reiterated that her baby was sound and healthy, and she proceeded to debunk the rumors about her son being blind and disabled at the time Christian gave birth to her child, and the rumors about the baby's health started to circulate on the internet. She was dead mad at a lot of people. In a post, she stated that just because the baby's picture wasn't cute doesn't mean that the baby was sick. But to be honest, some people felt that it wasn't just about the picture. The way and manner Chrisean handled the baby could affect the baby's health and posture. Who else remembers this video where Chrisean was scolded and called out on social media for being too involved to handle her child appropriately? The child's head was swinging out while she walked around the store with a dog and some baggage. When the video first popped out, Chrisean Rock admitted guilt and took responsibility for her mistakes. But I quickly knew that she was not ready to let it go. She then proceeded to say that the woman who taped her should have helped her instead of recording for clout chasing.
Instead of that lady recording me, she could have just helped me. I got a dog, 2 carts.
In another major event in 2023, Chrisean Rock was involved in a fight with her on and off boyfriend, Blueface's mother. It was a really dramatic event in the family because while Chrisean and her boyfriend's mother were fighting, Blueface's sister was brought into the fight as well. Blueface spoke about the terrible event during an interview last year. According to him, it happened when Chrisean had just gotten out of jail, and on reaching the house, she learned that his mom had gotten 2 dogs to help ensure the security of the house because it was broken into at the time.
So the dog ran in. I'm out of here. I'm quitting the restaurant. I'm moving out. I'm done. There's too many dogs in here. I said, the dog just came here. Nobody's established if the dog was staying, leaving. If she was staying or leaving, nothing was established.
Technically, that was how the fight started. He referred to the event as women being dramatic. To be honest, to understand Chrisean Rock, you must understand the turbulence glued to her upbringing. Being one of 12 children in an abusive home is enough to set a young kid on a path of turbulence. It was said that at a very young age, Chrisean Rock used to move around Baltimore City because of the absence of a father figure. Her father was incarcerated for about 11 years of her childhood, and during that time, Chan and her 11 siblings were raised by their mother, who eventually became addicted to substances. This is why some fans link the history of Chrisean Rock's alcoholism to the trauma she experienced while growing up, although she often blames her drinking habit on Blueface. Some fans refuse to agree with her. For instance, in this unearthed video, Chrisean Rock claimed she had not been drinking for fun. She only drank because she had to be around Blueface. She claimed she couldn't move or walk around him without being drunk.
It was not fun. I was drinking because I had to drink. Like, what what the fuck? I really had to drink to be around him, to work around him, to forget what he playing with, how he playing with it.
Also around that time, she made a post on X insisting that she had to drink to be around Blueface. She said, "I was drunk my whole time with him, and it wasn't because I loved to drink. It was something I needed to be straight around that energy," she wrote. Then, when all of a sudden I couldn't drink anymore, I honestly couldn't be around him anymore. I couldn't be around somebody like that for too long. Sheesh. However, Blueface did not let these accusations slide. He clapped back at her, debunking his role in her excessive drinking habit, saying he was not to blame for it. He claimed the rapper, lacks accountability, coupled with the fact that she comes from a family with a long history of drug abuse. He fumed, "I didn't raise this young girl. She comes from a family that has addiction to substance problems. She drank because she liked the way it made her feel, which is why everyone drinks, but that was not all," he added. "Her abusing that feeling has nothing to do with me. Just young, immature, and missing lots of accountability on her end. Literally asking for drinks while pregnant without my presence guarantee when the baby is born. She will be drunk all over again." Unfortunately, shortly after the baby was born, Chrisean Rock were arrested and jailed, heralding a new series of drama in the life of the embattled rapper and TV star Chan's tragic life in a shocking yet dramatic turn of events. Rapper and TV personality Chrisean Rock was caught in San Fernando Valley and taken into custody by the Los Angeles Police Department. Disturbingly, following the arrest, her 9-month-old son was taken away from her by the police. It looks Chrisean Rock's family is falling apart like brown leaves in midwinter. The tragedy happened when she showed up at a San Fernando Valley courthouse to support her baby daddy, Blueface. The events of the day took a crazy turn when the 24-year-old rapper, mother of Blueface's 9-month-old son, was handcuffed and then taken into custody, according to news sources. Chrisean Rock was with her and Blueface's infant son, Christian Malor Jr., when the Los Angeles Police Department officers came and escorted her out of the courthouse, according to arrest papers obtained by XXL. Chrisean Rock was held at the Craig County Detention Center in Veneta, Oklahoma, on drug-related charges. The 24-year-old reality star has been charged with failure to have a tax stamp official on controlled dangerous drugs, CDs, and possession of controlled dangerous substances with the purpose to distribute. The darker part of this story is that when Chrisean Rock was arrested and her baby daddy was jailed, neither Blueface nor Chrisean Rock's families were ready to fight for the 9-month-old at the time. As a result, the child was taken into custody, and the situation was feared by many that the child might stay with the foster home for the most part of his life. This was largely because in recent years, Chrisean Rock had exchanged blows and threats with most of the people close to her, including family. Real clips. According to sources who spoke to TMZ, it seemed Chrisean Rock was caught slacking in the court. It was as though officials had planned to arrest her during Blueface's court hearing. It was reported that 5 Los Angeles Police Department officers were already waiting for Chrisean Rock when she walked into the courtroom. A user reported that it appeared this might have been planned ahead of time so that by the time she went into the courtroom, they would be on her honor. The source also claimed that 2 female officers searched Chrisean once they had her in bracelets, and we were told her baby was taken away by officers as well. Once the full pat-down was complete, our sources say Chan was led out of the building. It is unknown what happened to the baby after her arrest. Many people began to call her out for being slow because it was reported that while she was being escorted outside by the police, paparazzi briefly interviewed her, and she revealed that she was being arrested because she had an outstanding warrant downtown, which she totally forgot. So who forgets that there is a warrant hanging over their head and then shows up in court expecting to walk out freely on Instagram Live? She said, "My charges are getting cleaned up. I've been paying off fees and getting rid of shit, talking to some people to help my problem out. 'Cause you know I have my son." She continued spilling with a certain degree of confidence about her situation and why she wouldn't turn herself in. So the old me would have just turned myself in right now. I don't plan on being in jail while my son is growing up. I just don't plan on that at all. I'm doing everything possible to get that figured out without even trying to serve time, and it's working out for me, so I'm going to work on my little problem. Well, I later heard that Christian Jr. was not taken away by CPS or cops but stayed in the care of Marsh. Christian's friend. Y'all remember Marsh? Remember when Christian Jr. was 3 months old and it was claimed that his father, Blueface, accused his mother, Chrisean Rock, of child neglect and simultaneously assaulted Chan's friend Marsh? Yeah, that Marsh Blueface claimed on his Instagram post that his baby mama neglected her duty as a mother by leaving their 3-month-old son with Marsh at about 4 a.m. He showed on December 3rd, 2023, on his Instagram, and yelled at his baby. Mama's best friend Marsh claimed that she was taking care of his son while the mother was out to hook up with one of her lovers. He said, "It's crazy. My son doesn't have any parents at 4 a.m. in the morning. Nobody wants to watch him. She got Marsh. She got Marsh watching the baby at 4 a.m. in the morning so she can get some do a verse. All this so you could do a verse, suck some, and you a BNK." He continued to threaten Marsh.
It's important for the court to have some context and understand why this negotiation is the way it is. While it is certainly true that Mr. Traylor was involved in a fight with people at the strip club, Mr. Porter.
Unfortunately, Blueface's court case, during which Chrisean Rock was arrested, finished with Blueface getting sentenced to jail. TMZ got Blueface's new mugshot taken Thursday as he entered the general population at the medium security facility. The rapper, known for his chart-topping hits, will now have access to different programs designed to prepare inmates for life. After incarceration, in an unfortunate turn of events, Chrisean Rock's family looks to be far from home following the arrest of the rapper at her baby daddy's court hearing. The baby daddy, Blueface, was sentenced to serve jail time the same day rapper Blueface was sentenced to serve 4 years in jail, following his participation in an October 2022 nightclub shooting. According to a representative of the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office in a statement released to XXL regarding the court's decision, Blueface was sentenced to 4 years in jail during his sentencing hearing in 2022. As Blueface was granted parole, he got an execution of a...
So while I'm not here to minimize it in any way, it's dangerous, there is no doubt, but there is a lot from Mr. Traylor that led up.
She explained that during the fight, Mr. Traylor went into his car and drove slowly toward a group of people who probably offended him. On getting there, he rolled down his window and pulled out a firearm, causing the group to startle. He then sped into the group of people, hitting a woman with his car and also crashing several cars in the process, after which he took off from the scene. She also stated that there are a lot of dots in the case because of the people involved in it. Traylor sued Blueface, also known in the courts as Mr. Porter, and the nightclub is being sued by the woman who got hit.
I'm just completely disappointed in this complete process, actually. From the DA to his representation to him to everything. It's just all been a complete drop of the ball on my end. I have complete lost faith in the justice system.
And that was it. Right after spitting his piece to the judge, he took a photo and bounced out of court. This gesture sparked wild responses online. This user said, "Did bro take a picture in the courtroom in front of a judge? This generation has absolutely no chill." Another user added, "Laugh my ass off. He took a whole picture around here. Where I'm from, we can't even take phones in the courts." This last response was precise. Did the guy that gave the statement really take a selfie with Blueface when he was done? Yes, he did. Meanwhile, it seemed Christmas came early for Chrisean Rock, as her sister Teeny shared on her Instagram story on August 3rd, updating fans that Chrisean Rock would be home before her son's 11th month birthday in September. She said Chrisean will be home sooner than later. Yes, thank you, Jesus. I want to be there to witness y'all's reunion. I know y'all miss each other so bad it turned out that Chrisean Rock's sister was not capping when she said the rapper would be out in no time. The rapper was released from jail just in time to meet her son on the eve of his birthday. You could tell that it was a joyful reunion. In a video she shared, you could see her kissing and embracing the child in a very emotional way. Chrisean Rock could not hide her excitement towards meeting her son again. She expressed thanks to God for the wholesome reunion. The rapper gave all the credit to God for saving her child in such a trying time as the one she faced. In a post she wrote, "To be with you today, set free a couple of days from your birthday, is a gift. Christian Jesus Porter, I love you. Children are a gift from the Lord." She ended the post with, "I love everyone that kept me in their prayers and encouraged me to go forth without a question." Chrisean Rock's life has been a roller coaster of emotions, controversial arguments, and trauma. However, what is more important is that Chrisean Rock has recently admitted in an interview that she is in a good place now and her life is a little better than it used to be.
How you doing mentally right now, though? Are you in a good place?
Yeah. I'm a little sad sometimes.
About what?
But it's not like, oh, I'm sad. It's more like, you know how you want things a certain way and it's not a certain way, so you just like...
You enjoyed this video, click on the card showing on your screen right now for more videos.